Hi, I'm Sharon.
Cheers. No, we do it at the end of the show. Oh, it's been a while since we've been here.
Oh my God.
I woke up, I was in hypothermia for the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I was just... Anyway, yes, hi there.
Welcome to Knit Style, episode... Do you know? I know.
I haven't the podcast.
It
I've lost
is
count.
episode 180.
Oh, you have it written down.
I do, which is a shock. This is episode 180. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I figure
That
we'll
people
reach...
haven't got sick of us after this huge amount of time.
Well, it was not... We took
I haven't been on that much.
We took an extended break after the holidays because we were busy. I was doing a lot of organizing and just we ran out of time to record. So that was fine. I was planning on taking a little break anyway. So Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Rich.
Happy New Year, Sharon. Didn't we say that once before?
I think we did.
I think we did, yeah.
It is January 8th today. So we are 8 days into the new year. And I've been doing a lot of organizing. Really, I'm going to throw out lots of things and reorganize everything in this house.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time, though. It's little bits, a little bit every day.
I don't throw out anything good now.
I promise I won't. I'll show everything to you before I throw it out. I had a whole bunch of bags for our daughter. And she came over on Saturday, and I presented her with bags, and I said, "Here, go through this."
Notice how she tried to get out of it.
She did.
Oh, I'll do it after dinner. Yeah.
No.
Bull.
She said, "It's my birthday." I'm like, "So what? It's going to take you 5 minutes to go through these bags."
You moved?
She moved out, and I still had
stuff. Get your chunk out of here.
Yep. You guys, I'm sure, can relate to that.
You're gone.
But she did, and I have 4 bags of garbage upstairs. Anyway, so yeah. I hope everybody...
An extended break, yeah.
I
want to take a break till June, but she wouldn't let me, so...
So you have no New Year's goals? No goals?
No, absolutely nothing.
No goals at all? No travel goals?
No. Except I intend to go to Lake Ontario in Florida.
Okay, and Edinburgh.
Oh, Edinburgh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going there in March.
It'll probably wait for the worst weather they've ever had in Edinburgh until we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'll come.
With our luck?
With our luck, yeah.
So let me talk a little bit about, actually now that we're talking about travel, let me talk a little bit about events coming up that I will be attending, and some of them maybe you will be attending. But Saturday, I think it's January 12th or 13th.
Everybody that knits knows what Saturday is. This
coming Saturday, I believe it's January 13th, is Vogue Knitting Live, or I think it's January 12th. Yeah. Anyway, it's Vogue Knitting Live this coming weekend, and I will be there for the day on Saturday. I'm very excited.
13th.
It's the 13th on Saturday? Okay. So I will be down in the city, in New York City, at the New York Marriott Marquis. I'm getting there fairly early, about 9 o'clock, and I'm going to a lecture from Stephen West. So I'm going to listen to Stephen. And then I'm taking a class, I think at 2 o'clock. I think I'm taking a class. And I'm going with a friend. Not with Rich. Rich isn't coming. But I'm going with a friend. And we're going to do those 2 things together. So I'm really excited. So we'll do the marketplace in the morning. So I'll be at the market in the morning. Sometime around 10:30 or so. So if you see me, say hi. I'll hug you. Because I'm very friendly, especially to knitters. What will you be doing Saturday?
It's certainly not that.
Why? Why won't you come to Vogue Knitting Live with us?
I want to go down there. No, I don't want to do.
Richie hates the city. He was born in the city, but he hates it. Right? Mm-hmm. We're taking the train. It's not that bad.
I know. It's not bad. It's fine. I just don't like going here.
Yeah, I know. You're not a city guy. Which is kind of weird since you lived there for how many years? When did you move out? How old were you?
How many years I drove in the city?
I know.
So I worked up on East End Avenue and East 80th Street for a good number of years. And I spent my whole time driving as soon as I got to Manhattan. One hand on a horn, one hand on the wheel, my window open, cursing everybody that went by.
That's why we don't drive in the city, and I will not drive with Rich in the city. No, I'm afraid we're gonna get killed. In this day and age, No. So anyway, we whenever I go, I take the train anyways. So.
Yeah, remember when we go in there last time we drove? You weren't doing that.
The last time we drove was unfortunately for your dad's funeral, which was over about 13 years ago.
Yeah,
that's the last time we drove in the city, and yeah, it was not good, not at all. So anyway, all right. So my goal. I'm going to talk a little bit about my goals.
Go,
well, anyway,
be my guest.
I'm getting off track. So Vogue Knitting Live is this Saturday. I'll be there. In March, we are both going to Edinburgh Yarn Festival, and I am so excited, and you're excited too. Everything is booked. We have an Airbnb, and we have flights, direct flights, right from our hometown, basically, which is so bizarre. And we're very excited about it.
We have a nice place, ground floor, right?
Yes.
Okay,
we're staying.
Some of them are like on it. They don't tell you what floor they're on. No elevator. You know you're in trouble. Yeah. Especially with the way you travel.
Well,
I'd have to hire porters to bring your suitcases up.
No, I'm going to travel light. You heard it?
I had a hernia on the other side after this trip now.
Will you stop with that? You had that hernia a long time, the doctor told you. It wasn't in my suitcase. However, I'm going to bring like 2 outfits and a couple of shawls, and that's it. Because I don't want to drag all this stuff with me.
Well, there's someone on Instagram that I follow. Lives in Edinburgh, and she always posts. She actually posted a beautiful picture today on a walk back, and it looks beautiful. I don't see any snow. It doesn't look overly cold. It looks very nice there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It should be nice.
We need new luggage.
And they have good beer. And hope they serve it at the Sheep and Wool Festival.
I doubt they serve beer there, but I'm sure you can get beer nearby.
Off the Wanderer premises then.
We're staying in Old Town by the castle, but it's a ground floor flat, and it's got good reviews on Airbnb. So yeah, and we're going to be there a long time. We're there not just for the festival. We're there about 4 days before and 3 days after. So we're staying 10 days because we've never been to Europe before, and we want to do other things too. We want to take some tours maybe. We'll see. And then after that, in July, I am super, super excited because I am going to SSK. I got in the first round of lottery, first round draft pick, I guess.
Oh, good. I'm excited about that too.
Yeah, I'll be gone for 4 days. 4 days.
I'm really excited. 4 days.
No, 5 days.
Oh, peace and quiet.
5 days. You have to drive me to the airport at 4 in the morning, though.
Which airport?
White Plains.
Oh, God.
That'll
be worth it.
To get rid of me
to get
for
rid
5
of
days?
you, it's worth it, yeah.
So, yes, I'm going to SSK, which is Super Summer Knit Together, hosted by the Knit Girls, Leslie and Laura. And that is in the summer of 2018 in July. And I am very excited. There's a lot of great classes that I'm going to be taking and making new friends and seeing old friends. So if you're going, put a comment down below. Okay, so that's that. And then we're not going to Maryland Sheep and Wool. I would like to someday, but this year it's not going to happen. And then the only other festival I'm planning on going to is Rhinebeck.
Oh, yeah.
Which is our festival. And you're going to come this year.
Yes.
So.
Where didn't I go last year?
You weren't feeling well with your mouth.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Richie honestly has had a really rough time in the past 5 months. He's had a hard time. He's had dental work, which was terrible. Still ongoing.
Ongoing for another 6 months.
Yeah, for another 6 months.
Old implants.
He needs
in your
implants,
mouth.
so he's getting implants in April. And then he won't have everything done until July. So it's almost a year. It's been hard on him. And then you had that unexpected surgery.
Oof.
And you're just now feeling...
Finally, yeah. It took long enough.
It took
6 weeks almost to get over that.
It's been a month. And it's been a month or 5 weeks almost.
Yeah. Wow.
And that was hard. That was very tough. So
that was like getting a C-section.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, if any of you out there have ever had abdominal surgery, it's not fun. So yeah, that's why you didn't go to Rhinebeck, because of your teeth. But You're on the
Forgot about
road.
that.
You're on the road back.
Oh yeah, I can't go to this place like that and not be able to eat. Oh well.
Yeah. So we're going to join a gym for the winter because I hate gyms. I like to exercise outside, but it's so cold and there's snow and there's no way.
Snow's gonna melt this week. It's going up to the 40s. 40s.
We should go snowshoeing.
There's nothing left.
Yeah, there's nothing
It's gonna
left.
melt.
It hasn't been good outdoor winter weather.
No.
It's been frigid.
Brutal. Yeah.
In the single digits Fahrenheit, and that's very cold. Very like it was what, 9 below?
Sunday morning it was 10 below when I got up.
That's
cold.
highly unusual for this area.
For this area, yeah.
Upstate,
Very.
yeah, but
Usually
not
it's
this
in the
area.
upper 20s, mid 30s all winter long, but this
The river keeps us warm. I think the Hudson River keeps the temperatures from going down too much, but whew, yeah, it was bad. So anyway, we're going to join a gym. You're going to get yourself back in shape because you need to.
Well, I can't do anything until he gives me the okay when I
You can
visit.
walk. You can walk a
I
treadmill.
can walk. Like that commercial, the boring, the little people kickboxing. Or you can have this, and there's a guy walking on a treadmill. Like, you don't feel intimidated when you go to the gym. If you don't jump up and kickbox and knock out the person next to you, you're a nothing, man. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to run on the treadmill. Maybe take some classes. Although I was looking at the classes in the gym, and I'm like, those classes are a little bit too intense for me. So maybe
I know.
maybe some
like
yoga.
crazy classes.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. You kick things all over the place.
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about my goals for the new year.
Okay.
I have 2 personal goals. I have 3 knitting goals. Wow, I have a lot. I have a shop goal for my shop. I have some goals for the show, and we'll talk about all those things. Okay, so my first goal, my first personal goal, are you ready?
Yes, what is it?
Organize and stay neat.
Won't happen. Let's go.
Okay, well anyway, that's one personal
4
goal.
pairs of boots. You got 8 legs, do you?
Well, how many pairs of boots you got over there?
They're all put in a rack.
There's no room in the rack.
Well, your boots wouldn't fit anyway.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay, so another personal goal is I'm going to cut back on refined sugar.
That's a good goal.
I've been doing really
You've
well
been
with
doing
it.
great at
I
that.
really have. And it's not easy at all. But,
I can't do that
yeah.
because I have to eat soft, and
Yeah, it's hard.
donuts are soft.
Okay, so my knitting goals. I want to knit more socks. I'd like to knit, I'm going to say 12 pairs this year, 1 pair a month. And to do that, I'm knitting 12 rounds of sock every day. So far, I've done it since the first of the year. So that's really cool. I'll show you my progress later. My other knitting goal is to knit sweaters.
Oh, I have to get you something there.
Yes.
To measure.
I want to knit sweaters in 2018. I want to take a step back from shawls. So anything new that I cast on this year is going to be a sweater. I have some shawls on the needles that I'm finishing up, and the only shawls I'm going to knit this year are shawls that I'm going to finish up that I started.
Yeah, I think you have enough of those.
I have a lot of shawls.
You do.
I do. I have so many. So
And after this winter, you think maybe if it's going to be the same, you might want to knit some sweaters.
yeah.
Good
And
idea.
I was wearing a sweater the other day, a wool sweater that I knit, and it was so nice in this weather. So I'm going to knit more sweaters.
Good.
And another knitting goal is, what I want to do is take pictures of my stash and add some books that I have to my Ravelry library. So those are my 3 knitting goals. All right, so the shop.
Shop.
For my shop on Etsy. So that's just a really more of a marketing goal. What I want to do is try to take more Instagram pictures and post more and make my photos pretty. So I've been working on that, and my photos have been coming out nice. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to continue with that. And then for the show. So this is the one where you guys will benefit. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway every month, starting with this show.
Oh.
So the first show in every month of 2018, I will give you a prompt, and you will comment down below on YouTube, and I will pick one of the comments for the following week, and I will give away a skein of yarn once a month. So this prompt for this month, put a comment down below, and what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to tell me what your goals are, what your personal goals are, your knitting goals, whatever you want to do in 2018. So yeah, that's the prompt. And next week I will pick a winner.
Okay.
And send you a skein of yarn. So we'll be doing that once a month. And in the Ravelry group, I'm going to be starting a thread called What's Your Knit Style? And once a month I will be doing a giveaway out of that thread. And all you need to do there is post a picture of something you're knitting with my yarn. So just post a picture of one entry per person, per item that you're knitting, and then I'll do a monthly drawing, and that will be either yarn or patterns. So that will be that. And I'm going to try to write show notes, because that really does help. Because I know I didn't forget anything.
If you really want to do something good for the show, you should kick me off, and that would probably be a good idea.
I'd like, and I'll be doing more vlogging. My whole little sock thing, I'm kind of calling it my sock break. In the middle of the day, I'm just taking a break and knitting on a sock. So maybe I'll talk and vlog during some of those. We'll see. All right. That's it for like all the administrative stuff.
I have my knitting goals.
What's your knitting goal?
Figure out which end of the needle to use. No, when my scarf is done, it just needs to put the thing on. It's long enough. It reaches from here to Boston, so I would assume that's pretty long.
Richie's scarf is finished, and we're putting tassels on the end.
And then you got to dye that yarn because I really want to do that shawl.
I know. So, and Richie's going to knit a shawl. I don't know the name of it right now, but I'll put it right in here. And
it's called That'll Be the Day.
No, and I have to dye the yarn.
Yes.
So I was really busy dyeing other things this weekend, so I didn't get a chance. But I promise I'll do that this week.
Okay.
And your yarn will be done. Okay, so let's show.
And I have a pair of socks I really should get back to.
Well, why don't you just pick those up in the meantime? They're right there.
Maybe I might.
Show them.
I have to remember how to do this again.
Yeah, I taught Rich how to knit on double pointed needles. So maybe we'll do that later today.
There we go.
Basically the toe and a little bit of the foot are done. So this is my yarn. Okay.
That's Whiskey Barrel, yeah.
Whiskey Barrel.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I did a lot of knitting during the break, and I finished an object. I have an object that's almost halfway complete, and I have one that's a real slog that's taking me forever. Okay, so my finished object, I'm wearing it.
Ooh, a mask.
Who is that masked woman?
Your cowl. It's very nice.
This is my cowl, and I love it so much. This is the...
Maybe mine isn't too big. Are they supposed to be like
that?
Yeah,
they are.
Oh, okay.
You should put it on. Where is it?
I don't know. I probably just fell down. Probably what went.
Why don't you get it and you try it on, and we'll all tell you how your cowl looks. He's going to go get his cowl while I talk about this. So this is the Land of Sweets cowl by Helen Stewart, and I used all leftover yarns, or basically leftovers I used on this.
My pussy hat fell out.
So.
And my coaster. A big 3 knitting.
Come on back over.
Okay.
So anyway, this is the Land of Sweets cowl. Most of the yarn is mine, but there's other dyers in here as well. So I love it to pieces, and I've been wearing it a lot. Haven't you noticed me wearing this a lot?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so this is the cowl that you completed. First of all, put it on the other way. Turn it over.
Why?
Just turn it over. Because the bind-off side is a little bit thinner. Go ahead. Just slip it over your head.
Looks the same to me.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
I think it looks nice. I mean, yeah, it's drapey like mine.
Okay.
I mean, if you might hate it. I can always... What do you guys think? Let me know how Rich's cowl looks. I can always take... You wanted it more tight like that?
Well... No, I guess that's fine.
I think it's fine.
Okay,
I mean,
I think it's fine. I mean, I don't know. I don't
that's
wear
how you
cowls
wear
very
cowls.
much.
You
Oh,
wear
okay.
cowls if they're supposed to be a little drapey.
You knocked my coasters over.
Oh, fine. Just get them later. Anyway, cowls are supposed to be drapey. I think your
Okay.
cowl looks great on you. And you should leave it on because it's cold in here. So, yeah, this project was great. And...
Oh, I have something I have to say. When I had to go out and shovel snow, well, I didn't really shovel. I used a snow blower. I'm not supposed to shovel snow. I used a little snow blower.
Right.
Day was so windy.
Yeah, that
Saturday, brutally cold, like 6 degrees out.
Yeah.
And I have my North Face gloves, 2 pairs, which is supposed to be really, really warm, and my fingers were getting stiff in both of them. And I came in and got the mittens that you knitted me and put them on.
Thrummed mittens.
My hands were really cold. I mean, to the point where they were painful.
Yeah.
And I put these on, and I said, oh, maybe I should wait. And I went outside, and they got perfectly warm. Never felt anything. These are the greatest. They're kind of hard to handle things. I mean, I wouldn't want to play a piano with them, but
They are
really
Oh my
warm.
God, they're amazing. I could even wear these. These are, I mean, they're really ridiculous looking,
Yes.
but they're not. They're made for you, actually, for a man. But they are so warm because they have
unbelievable,
they
yeah.
have they have the comb top on the inside. So the inside, it looks like cotton balls, but it's really comb top. It's the sheep fleece, you know, and it's unspun, and it's super warm. Super warm.
Super warm in the word for it.
So yeah, thrummed mittens. I'll put a link in the show notes to the pattern that I used. And I knit those, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah,
2
these
years
things
ago?
are great.
Yeah, they're great.
They are warm.
Yeah, they're really great. Cool. Thank you. I'm glad you like them.
Not so North Face mountain climbing gloves. Yeah, they didn't
Yeah, forget
do
it.
too
No,
well.
you need natural fibers to keep you warm. I'm a firm believer is that the warmest stuff out there is what occurs naturally. And wool, I've been wearing a lot of wool, and this is cashmere. This is a cashmere sweater I have on today. I love it. It's just from the Gap, but it's so warm. And wool, and I wear 2 pairs around the house because our house is cold. I wear 2 pairs of wool socks and slippers, and my feet are toasty. Speaking of socks, look at my sock.
That's very nice.
So this is the Twas the Night Before Christmas socks by
I like
Danny.
the little design there.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Of Little Bobbin's Nest. They're little Christmas trees.
Oh,
Aren't they cute?
yeah.
I'll show the camera. So it's a beautiful pattern. I decided to put in contrasting heels and toes. So I dyed this yarn. I dyed a mini skein in this beautiful pink. I love it so much. And I am now on the toe. I would have been almost finished with the toe, except I messed it up and I had to rip it out this morning, which annoyed me. But it's because I can't read. I know how to do a toe, and I just figured I wanted to read the pattern and do the toe the way Danny wrote it, and I read it wrong and I screwed it up. So, oh well. The heel I did differently. She calls for a heel flap and a gusset, but I didn't want to interrupt the striping sequence on this yarn, and that's why I put in a fish lips kiss heel, which fits me great. So that's the only change I made to the sock. Oh no, I'm sorry. I made it an extra repeat long because I like my cuffs really long because my legs get cold. So I won't ever wear ankle socks. They don't keep me warm at all. So I made these extra long. Love them. The yarn is Bella Corda Yarns, and it's lovely. I just love the color.
I know a few people on Instagram have knitted like knee-high
Yeah.
socks, and they must really keep you warm.
Maybe someday. Maybe I'll I'll aspire
must
to that.
really
Wouldn't be,
keep
I mean,
you
this.
warm.
I have
Oh.
short legs,
That's
so
true.
I wouldn't have to go up very.
No,
much
you don't have to go
farther.
far to make
I
those
really
knee
wouldn't.
highs.
This is a 7-inch. I probably would only have to add another 3 or 4 inches, because not even maybe 3 inches, because I have very short legs. So anyway, yeah, I love these. And then the last thing I've been working on is my What the Fade Mystery Knit-Along Shawl. And I adore it. I think it's coming out incredible. It is a slog right now. Thank goodness the colors are pretty, because this thing...
Huh.
So, I have about 40 rows to go.
Wow.
And it's just, the rows are really long. It's almost 500 stitches. And it
For
takes
each
me,
row?
For each row. It takes me forever.
Wow.
It takes me like 25 minutes.
Well, how long is the shawl? My shawl going to be? Probably that many too,
Probably.
right? Oh,
It's gonna
okay.
take you a while. You gotta knit on it a lot.
I got a lot of time.
Yep.
I
So
hope.
anyway, look how beautiful it is. The colors are stunning. They're
Yeah.
mine. I dyed these. This is my Disney themed fade kit that I did, and all this faded. If you can see this, you guys. The colors just faded just so beautifully together. If I do say so myself. This just came out awesome. The way I dyed it and everything as a cohesive unit. And I don't know if this is focusing. It's focusing on you. And I love how this came out. So hopefully by the next time we record, I will be finished with this. I would have loved to have finished it for Vogue Knitting Live, but it's not going to happen. And I think this will be better to wear at Vogue Knitting Live because it's hot inside the Marriott Marquis. I found that out last year. It's not like Rhinebeck where you wear all your wool.
Well, you were outside in Rhinebeck.
I know.
mean, not like you're inside.
It's hot inside because there's so many people.
Yeah. Well, that body heat, yeah.
So I'm gonna wear this to Vogue, but I love it. Every stitch is beautiful. Every stitch is a different color. It's incredible. Look at that. Look at every single stitch has a different color.
And so every time you do a stitch, you have to make sure it's a different color?
No, it's just the way the yarn works.
Oh, okay.
The yarn.
Oh, wow.
See how-
Jesus. Oh, forget it.
What?
I could never do this.
Well, yes, you can. The yarn does all the work, but you're gonna knit in a plain color. You're not gonna have all these different colors anyway. So that's what I've been doing the past 2 weeks since I spoke to you last, and I'm hoping this will be done in a week. I'm hoping. We'll see. We'll see how much time I have to knit on it. So that's it, basically, for what I've been doing.
So,
Yes?
would you like to show off what you dyed?
Oh, I did a lot of dyeing over the weekend.
I noticed.
I did. Yeah, I was in that kitchen. Wasn't planning on doing that much, and then all of a sudden it just morphed into more and more, and I was like, all right, whatever.
I
Okay,
know.
sure.
Windows are all fogged
Jump the
up.
bag first.
The bag? Mm-hmm. Yes. And the yarn or just the bag?
And the yarn.
Oh, okay.
By the way, last week I had a bag. I'm not showing it this week because it sold out. But anyway, if you're not following me on Instagram, you're missing out if you want to buy stuff from me, because I post my updates on Instagram every week, and we didn't record last week, and I just posted my update on Instagram, and the bag sold out. It was beautiful. It came out really nice. But this bag, never fear, is gorgeous as well. Look how cute that is.
Yeah, and the colors again match. No, I was looking at that before. Your colors match perfectly as usual.
Thank you. So let's get your face out of the frame
That's
here.
fine with me.
So this is the bag for this week. I haven't really named it yet. It's these
Really
sheep.
cool.
These sheep with all these flowers and stuff.
I just noticed that.
I know, isn't it cute? So what do you think, Rich? What should I call this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm having trouble naming this one. They're just adorable sheep with all these patterns on them. So I don't know.
I'll think about it.
We'll have to think about it, but this will be in the shop on Wednesday. The shop update will be on Wednesday, January. What's today? Today's the 8th. January 10th.
Wait, let me check the 8th. The sunset is at 4:42. In case you're interested.
Rich got an Apple Watch for Christmas.
I hate getting things that are smarter than I am.
I know, me too. So anyway, shop update will be Wednesday, January 10th, 2018 at 8 p.m. And yeah, and this bag will be in it. So there'll be only 4 available. So if you want one, pick them out by color. Yarn boy, pick them out by color.
These all go, I would assume, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So next color, Valentine's Day is coming. Sure.
Yes.
Valentine's Day is coming.
It is? Already?
Pretty soon.
Oh, jeez.
So this isn't really a Valentine's Day color per se, but
like
I'm calling it, hold it up a little bit toward the lens there. I'm calling it Tinder Date.
What are you calling it?
Tinder Date.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what Tinder is?
No. Kid.
Wait a minute.
Kinder.
Put this, no, not Kinder.
Oh.
Tinder.
Tinder.
Tinder Date.
Oh, no, what is that?
You don't know what Tinder is? Rich doesn't know what Tinder is.
Is something you start a fire with?
Tinder is something you start a fire with, and maybe that's why they named it that way, because when you're on Tinder, you can certainly start a fire.
Well, you can start a fire any way you want to go, even on Instagram.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, Tinder is a dating app.
It is?
It is. It's a dating app on your phone.
A dating app?
It's a dating app.
What do I have a dating app on my phone?
You don't have a dating app.
I don't want a dating app on my phone. I have no intention of ever dating again if anything happens to
That's
you.
why you don't know about Tinder. Well, I wouldn't use Tinder either. It's more for young people.
Oh.
In their 20s or maybe in their teens. I don't even know. But Tinder is an app. So what happens is you have an account and then you go on the app and then profiles show up. And if you like them, you swipe a certain way. I don't know if you like them, you swipe right. If you don't like them, you swipe left.
Reject.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Tinder. You never heard of Tinder?
It might have been something. I don't watch normal TV.
It's not TV. It's internet.
They must advertise it somewhere.
I don't know. Anyway, Tinder Date.
Yes, Tinder Date. So why did you call it Tinder Date? What has it got to do with people on Tinder that try and date?
Because Tinder Date is just kind of a thing. Like, you know, I'm going on a Tinder date.
How come the one thread is thicker when you're...
Oh, so this is my new base. It's Aran Weight, and I should have talked about this. And the yarn is thicker. So I posted this on Instagram. I'm sorry, I forgot to talk about this. I have a new base. It is an MCN, a merino cashmere nylon. Feel that, how nice and soft it is.
Yeah, for thick yarn.
So this is the new base, and it's gorgeous. It would make you could make socks. Actually, it would make nice boot socks or bed socks. I would probably recommend you get 2 if you like higher socks like mine, if you have big feet like me. You know, just let me know. There's only one of these available, but let me know if you want this in another color. I'll dye it for you. I mean, that's fine. But, yeah. So, anyway. Too much explanation for that first color. This one you'll understand. Ooh, that's pretty.
Tinder. I don't worry about that. I'm married.
The title of the show is going to be Explaining Tinder. Because I don't think you still
don't know what it is. Why would I know what a dating site is? That's the last thing I want to do is ever get married again if anything ever happened to you. Good God.
Well, considering I'm your 3rd wife, I can understand that. Okay. So this one I love. Isn't this pretty? Mm-hmm. This is called Reef Diving.
Reef diving.
Reef diving.
Okay, I can understand
because
why.
I think it just reminds me of a coral reef. All the pinks and the oranges and the blues. I just love it.
And the rust.
And the rust, yep. Reef diving. Pretty
sink,
speckles. Turn that this way.
When they sink ships and
if you can
they
see.
rust. Oh, they do. They sink a lot of
They
ships
do rust.
or reefs.
Yeah, they do.
And they rust eventually.
Yeah,
but
they do.
I mean, and they're beautiful coral reefs anyway. Okay, you want to show it anymore? Or?
I think we're good.
Okay. Wow.
What's wow?
Got a lot of stuff in it.
I do.
How many is this? These 5? You have 5 of these?
Do I? I don't know. I have more than 5, actually. I just brought a couple.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So I'll hold up some and
Okay.
you hold up some.
Oh, these nice sparkles, too.
Mm-hmm. So this is Unicorn Fantasy. Looks like a good unicorn color, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just these gorgeous pale pastels. And I love how the speckles turned out on these. If you can see the speckles, I just think they're beautiful. I'm very happy with how they came out. And I have a thick one, an Aran Weight MCN.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that.
And this would make a great hat. Or mittens or whatever. Cowl. Okay, so these... Okay. So I need one of each color for this.
Oh, okay.
So these are going to be put up as a shawl set. However, I'm also putting them up, these colors, as you can order them in sweater quantities or as many quantities as you want in any base. So if you look at the listing, if you like any of these colors, I think that they would make phenomenal sweaters, any of one of these colors, because they're semi-solids or tonals, and I just love these, how they came out. I mean, if you ever knit with Tosh, it looks like Tosh, but I think this will last better than Tosh because of the base I used, and I just love this color. So this one, this first one here, is called, Winter Wheat. Snow Day is the blue one, and Promise of Spring is the green one. So I kind of named them after nature, and I love these colors. So I'm putting them up as a set, a shawl set, and I'm also putting them up by the color, and you can pre-order. So if you love this and you wanted a sweater's worth, I love this. Like, I would love a sweater out of this. And you wanted a sweater's worth, you can order it on my Etsy shop. You can order as many skeins as you want in any base that you want. So, yeah. So I love these.
Very nice.
Why don't you bring them out? Bring out all of them and I'll show them. So this is Snow Day. Promise of Spring. And this is Winter Wheat. And I just love the tonal variations of these. Look how pretty they are. Look at that, how pretty that is. I'm very happy with how they came out. All right, so that's it. I did a lot this week, this weekend.
Did.
I dyed some pre-orders, so I've been dyeing a lot. That's cool.
That's what you like to do.
I
So
like to do
it.
I enjoy it.
Those are nice colors.
What's your favorite?
These.
Yeah, those are beautiful. Unicorn Fantasy.
I like the thick yarn too.
Isn't the thick yarn
Yeah.
nice?
Yeah, that's really nice.
You can knit yourself a sweater out of it.
I'll be happy if I can figure it out another shawl.
You'll be fine.
So it's a sweater.
Well, sweater in the round would be easy. Because it's like the cowl, you just knit.
Yeah, but then you got to put on sleeves.
That's easy.
We knitted a nice sweater on Instagram, Paulie Knits.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he made
Cool.
a beautiful sweater.
Oh, yeah, you
I
told
like
me
that.
about
Yeah,
that.
I like that material. I like the whole design of it.
Well, you'll have to show
Colors.
me.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's that.
That's that for this week. Anything else you wanted to contribute, my dear?
Mm-mm.
No?
No. Don't know. Tinder.
Tinder.
The last thing we do is go online and meet somebody. Go to a bar and pick up a fly. I don't know.
Well,
No.
luckily you don't have to do that.
No, I become a hermit if anything ever happens.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're fine.
That's it.
You can go on Instagram and meet people. There you go. All right.
There's some talented people out there, I'll tell you.
I bet.
Some of these knitters, what they can produce.
I know.
And how fast they can produce.
Yeah,
it's just
I'm slow.
Blows my mind.
I'm a slow knitter, but actually I was impressed with that sock. Isn't that impressive? I mean, it takes me 2 weeks to knit a sock, but I did it.
Yep.
I'm very happy. 12 rounds a day. That's all I need to do, and I can knit a sock in 2 weeks. So, all right. So I hope you guys have a happy New Year. Don't forget to make a comment down below telling me your New Year's goals or your word for the year or resolutions or whatever you want to say. Put that down below, and next week I'll have a drawing for a skein of yarn, and I will get that out to you.
Sounds good.
Great. So everybody have a great week. Happy knitting. And
cheers.
Cheers. Sit so I can tell if you're in frame.
Sound on, yes.
The sound is on. I was a good girl. Hold on. I haven't done this in a while. I'm out of practice. Okay. I have show notes.
Notes.
I have notes.
Notes.
I never write notes.
No.
Terrible. Before we start the show, before I start this whole thing, do you have any like New Year's resolutions?
No.
No?
Absolutely none. I wouldn't keep them anyway, no.
No? What about crafting, knitting resolutions?
No.
All right. And done early this week. That's awesome.
Would you look